Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? And I'm back with Neville. I'm doing a story. I'm doing a Neville. You know, the video I want to talk about my high school teacher, Mr. Brown. Cause the video I want to talk about my high school teacher, Mr. Brown. He was killed back back 11 years ago. He was in my base high school. Yeah, I said he my best high school teacher though back in school. So the film talk about his life and his career, his death. So here we go. Okay, Mr. Brown, known as Robert Brown. Yeah, I had him since high school. Yeah, I had him since I think ninth grade year. I had him since ninth grade up to yeah, probably ninth grade to 11th grade. Yeah, I went to middle high school. So him and my teacher, I know that I had back in school, but he was teaching behavior specialist, back in school. And so I think he was, a good favorite teacher to our school, back then. But yeah, I started back going to near back around '07. You know, yeah, I attended the near back around '07, and I graduated in 2011. So yeah, I've been there for probably about 15 years ago. And I met Mr. Brown in that grade, and I think he was a good teacher though. He was loved by his students. Loved by schools. He loved by his family, but he was good. Good dude, good teacher. That I had back at school. But yeah, I feel like why would someone try to harm this dude, or why someone that's trying to kill my teacher though? Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I feel like this case, wasn't solved, and so I feel like yeah, I feel like nobody got arrested for the crime. On how they murdered my teacher though, Mr. Brown. How yeah, I felt he was a good dude. That was loved by everybody. Especially the whole school. And so I feel like why would somebody you trying to harm his dude or to rob him? And so I feel like his case wasn't solved since 11 years. To him. And so I feel like his death was a homicide and something that yeah, something Montgomery got a lot of unsolved murders that wasn't solved. And so I feel like his death wasn't solved either. But as I think but yeah, I feel like why would somebody trying to kill him or rob him? I don't know why they do that, but if something wasn't said right, at the time he was I said was loved by his by his the whole school, but yeah, I feel like the whole school or near high school was upset, was was yeah, I finally felt like the whole school was kind of devastated, by his death and how his death became a loss to the whole school. And so I think the whole faculty of my school was got sad, devastated. The whole entire class, the whole school, everybody got devastated. But it's I think his death basically affected the whole school. My high school, the near that I went to that school probably when I was a teenager though. And so I had him since that grade up to 11th grade. So I feel like I feel like his loss. I see it would belong to the whole school, but I can never get to why he was killed. Okay, back around May of 2011. Yeah, I believe I believe I go to the prom. Yeah, I go to my whole prom. Yeah, I was in senior high school at the time. Yeah, I was probably probably 12th grade. Yeah, I was in senior high school. I remember I say me and my friend basically went to the prom. You know, yeah, the prom downtown. It's called the RSC. Hold on. Yeah, I believe this. Hold on. Let me see. I believe the place was called the RSA. place to where it was like a downtown event to where people go down to go down for the prom event or it yeah, I believe it's kind of yeah, I feel like it's kind of a building to where people go in, have events like their parties and proms and stuff like that. But I do remember that probably that the night to when you know yeah, I feel like everybody was dancing at the prom, and somehow I seen y'all seen Mr. Brown. Yeah, he was at the prom, and somehow he left the prom. Look how hours ago. Yeah, I seen him one time at the prom. When he left the prom. So I think he had left. So I think he had like drove somewhere in Montgomery area to when I think somebody yeah, I didn't know the whole details of how he was killed for real, but yeah, I think somebody had told somebody in school one day that that yeah, I think Mr. Brown was driving. So I think he was driving with somebody, or either was driving on his own. He had drove to another area to where somebody basically trying to rob him. Offer some money, and they shot him up. How they shot him up, and yeah, I feel like the whole incident was basically took the robbery. It went bad. How this, on how Miss Brown got killed, and so I feel like the whole thing was type of basically took the robbery. It went bad, and how he was robbed by somebody, and how he was shot. It shot him in the upper thigh. Somehow he had bled to death, and how he had died on the scene. And so yeah, I feel like my teacher had died, all because somebody basically trying to rob, Mr. Brown off some money. How, yeah, I feel like the whole death of him, being killed is how it could be someone who can go to another area to where somebody can get robbed at and shot. And so I feel like the whole incident, had went unsolved to where his death had affected Montgomery, near high school as a whole, and the whole people. So, yeah, I say I preach to Mr. Brown. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, peace. I'm out. Take care.